I have to say, on a purely personal level, I've got really high hopes for the Council's criminal climb-down initiative. Social inclusion is never as high on the agenda as it should be, but this is a nettle we shouldn't be afraid to grasp.
Well, grasp this, Martin. We've got enough hoodies in the payroll without nannying a bunch of jailbirds that the government haven't got the space to lock up.
Ah, jailbird, eh? The label of the narrow-minded. You have to embrace the notion that these damaged little birds had their wings clipped, but if shown proper encouragement and given enough praise, these birds can fly.
These birds will shit on you. These are criminals, wrong-uns, bad people we're talking about.
These are society's serially disadvantaged. People who simply made a few wrong choices.
Wrong choices. Like the choice whether or not to walk past a car that you don't own, or to stop and pick up a brick, smash the window, steal the golf clubs and the CD player into the bargain, and then another choice, to hold the toilet in until they get home, or to piss in the driver's seat right now.
Is this a personal thing?
No, I read it in the paper.
Meddlesome tabloids. These people need a second chance, and we can give it to them as land rangers. At its core, community service should be precisely that. Criminal climb-down is merely a conduit whereby so-called offenders repay the debt to society. It's time we took off the blinkers, ceased to marginalise, and set aside our prejudices. Crazy as a shithouse rat, that one.
I'll be having that straight after you, pie. Oh dear. Get out there.
Chaps, come on! Sign here for your mowers. Oh, and before I forget, take these letters, both of you. They have the details of your biannual medical.
Medical? Touch your toes, open wide and say ah. Cup my boys and cough. Oh no.
Cup my boys.
And don't forget, you'll be asked for a urine sample, just to check you're not under the influence of anything illegal. It's mandatory these days for anyone using industrial machinery.
Urine sample?
That's pish, man.
Criminal climb down. A last chance. A second chance. There you go. There you go. Any questions?
Can I take a line of that later?
Yeah. No smoking in council premises, though, and it's another 10 minutes to the cigarette break. Right. I'm not here to judge you. The judge should have done that already. I'm not going to dwell on your crimes, whether it be you, petty theft, or you, awful fire raising. So, lighter. Thank you. You did a hard paper round, haven't you, boy?
What's that supposed to mean?
Nothing. No, I am here to give you an even break, so I won't be behaving like the governor of San Quentin or some little Hitler.
You've got the tash for it.
Look, well, as I said earlier, I'm not here to judge you. I'm not going to concern myself with what your crime was. What was it, incidentally?
Broke into a motor and stole a set of golf clubs.
Well, that's good. That shows initiative. That's the kind of can-do attitude we're looking for around here. Jesus. Listen, all I'm asking is, when you are here, that, for God's sake, just put in a shift. Right, Montgomery.
All right.
McGinley.
Fire me up, boss.
That's very funny. Hughes.
Whatever.
And Armstrong. Armstrong. Gavin Armstrong. Boring you, am I? Not listening? Don't want to be here, eh? Well, neither do I. You listen to me, you wee toe rag. I could just as easy have you put back in the slammer, because that's what you deserve. A whole bloody lot of you. Well, not you, big man, but, that's the attitude. Thank you for your patience. I am deaf. Right, listen up. This boy is deaf, so I don't want anybody taking the piss out of him. If you want to communicate with this chap, then you make eye contact, make your gestures clear. how do you do? Just make that nice and clear so that there's no misunderstandings. Oh, right? Right, okay. Hang on.
To do this.
That's right.
Know that.
No, no that, no.
There you go, gentlemen. 1 cheese and onion, 1 cheese and ham, 2 cheese and tomato.
No, actually, it's 1 cheese and ham, 1 cheese and onion, and 2 cheese and pickle.
I'm very sorry, sir. I'll rectify that for you right away. Marco! Get these up your arse with these toasties.
No, Tina. Don't go toastal.
Well, what time does it start? Right, I'll get you at the Odeon at 8:15. Okay, see you.
All right, Michelle. Off to the pictures.
Aye.
Who, wait?
Eh? Oh, my mum.
All right. What are you going to see?
Oh, we haven't decided yet. Tina, can I get a coffee and a cheese and tomato toast to go?
Marco, don't put that in the bin yet.
Special occasion?
What?
Your mum.
What about my mum?
The pictures?
Oh, aye, just fancy treating her to a girls' night out. I've not seen my wee mammy in ages and a phone call's not the same, is it? So, I'm going to take her out on Friday. Spoiler rotten.
See you later. Her ma? Your ma, it's her ma.
What?
Who goes to the pictures with her ma?
I've been at the pictures with my mum.
When?
Cat from outer space, it was an A. Anyway, I'm not bothered. Good luck to the lassie. She's no stamped property of me. We had a fling, but we've moved on, and we're both happier for it.
What? Your voice went all high there at the end. When you said for it, you went for it. Like you were about to burst out greeting.
You mean burst out greeting like a man who can't quite keep his emotions under control because he still fancies a lassie who's taking her imaginary ma to the pictures?
Aye, that's about the size of it, aye. Tina, can I pay for these coffees?
How much does the pictures cost these days?
Well, the last time we took the Waynes, general admission was £6 for adults and £4 for them. Plus you get 3 hot dogs to buy and 3 large Cokes. But Erin's got to have hers in a magical princess souvenir plastic promotional cup. That goes straight in the bin when you get it home. But of course that doesn't come without a popcorn tie-in. More money. Then I'm hauled out to the pick and mix counter. That's the size of a climbing wall. I tried to pull a flanker and lace the bottom of the bag with flumps, but they were a mere mattress for the fudge cubes and cola bottles, the size of actual cola bottles. So we're £53 in by the time we take our seats. Then the Waynes have spewed before the mobile phone folk have told you to switch hang off. I would have been another £50 for the cleaning bill, but we were out the door in a taxi before they'd sussed. Here, is that no Michelle?
Where?
Coming to that hairdresser's.
It's a pretty fancy haircut for going to the pictures with your ma, do you not think?
Who, man? Nicky Clark?
Fair dues. She's found somebody else, but she didn't need to lie to me.
Look, she's trying to make you jealous. You need to strike back.
Aye, I'll get a perm, that'll show.
Oh, you just need to get yourself a date.
I had a date, a good one. And I blew it, remember? Anyway, I'm not going to take out a bank loan so I can take some lassie to the pictures.
You might not have to. This one won't exist.
Eh?
Invent a bird. A bogus date. Michelle's bound to be jealous when she finds out you're seeing somebody else.
Okay, watch this. Brian, meet my beautiful new girlfriend.
How rude, Peter. Doesn't she have a name?
Natasha
Natasha what?
Kaplinsky.
All right. So you're dating the sexiest newsreader in the country, eh? And finally, my knickers are ringing at the prospect of flying up to Glasgow to jump a divorced parkie. Try again.
Right, meet Alana. She's a blonde model, shares a room with her twin, and there's a jacuzzi with bubbles.
Spare me the tales for the wank bank. Listen, her name's Eileen, right? She's in her second year at uni. You've been seeing each other a fortnight. Now, I'll ask you later in front of Michelle. I'll say, Peter, what are you doing tonight? You say...
Me and Eileen are going to the
Pub.
pictures.
Pictures. We'll work on that.
There you see. Like that.
That looks like a lassie's job.
That's hilarious. Right, we need to split up to get this job done. You come with me. Gavin, you come with me. For God's sake, you come with me, all right?
Brian, can I ask you something?
Aye, what?
Do you feel like you need a pee now?
Eh? Oh, I get it. You're needing a clean urine sample for your medical.
Aye. If I don't pass this medical, I'm going to get my jotters into.
Aye. Well, you can't use your workmate's pee. They're wise to all that. No. See, what you're needing is Big Sammy.
Who?
Big Sammy. Big, clean living Sammy. Aye. See, I was in the same position as you a couple of years ago, needing the old clean urine sample. So the guys in the pub put me on to Big Sammy. He used to work behind the bar, serve beer all day. He wouldn't touch a drop though, I know. He exercised, he ate well. His piss was like mountain spring water. So if ever you were needing a clean urine sample, you go and see Big Sammy. Give him a fiver and he'd fill your wee plastic bottle. Take that to the doctor, he would dip the strip, boof. That was you, clear for the next 5 years.
Big Sammy, eh? Can I go to see him?
No, that's the thing. He doesn't do it anymore. He got a big order in for Yara's one time. 1,200 samples in 1 week. Couldn't cope with the demand. He ruptured his urinary tract. Just about pissed himself to death. Aye. Ended up with a colostomy bag. He's an alky now.
Big Sammy's an alky, man. He'd have been ideal. You know what am I going to do?
God go with you, my son.
Excuse me? You that priest?
Yes, my son.
Bless me, Father, I've kinda sinned.
Do you want to explain?
I'm no pure.
Pure of heart? Pure of spirit?
It's my urine.
Go on.
I've got to provide a clean sample for the works medical. Mine's is going to fail it. I'm going to lose my job if I don't pass it. Don't know what to do. Can you help me out?
Do you know what you need, son?
Big Sammy?
No. You need guidance. You need to talk to someone who can help you get out of these habits. The Bible says, look to your inner self. Now, if you don't mind, I don't like to talk when I'm wiping.
You paid 70 quid for that?
Aye. And 30 quid for the earring. He's trying to sell me a nose ring, but
you didn't want to look stupid. Tina, what was your last haircut?
40 quid last Tuesday.
your hair's been like that for months.
Aye, it was a Brazilian. Been clawing myself ever since. Those are baked toasties.
So would you like Peter's new look then?
Can I be honest with you, Peter?
Aye.
It, honest to God, looks really, really poofy. Even I wouldn't wear that earring.
But Eileen likes it though.
Who's Eileen?
Peter's new squeeze.
Aye, Eileen.
I know an Eileen. What's her second name?
Kaplinsky.
Eileen Kaplinsky. She sounds...
Made up.
What?
I made up. I'm chuffed. I'm happy.
Oh, Michelle, check out the new Peter. New hairdo, new girlfriend.
Oh, right. Good for you. That's good. I've had my hair done too.
Aye, I know, I saw you. I mean, I noticed. It's nice. It answers you.
Yours answers you back.
It's good to talk.
So, what does your girlfriend do then?
She's not a real girlfriend. I mean, she's not really my girlfriend. And it's too early to start attaching labels into it.
I don't know. Is it?
I don't know. Is it?
Well, I'm happy for you.
Good. Thanks.
I'm seeing somebody as well.
Yeah? Well, that's good. I'm happy for you and him. Happy for him. Happy for both of yous. Both. I'm happy.
Are you cool with that?
Me? Cool. Of course I'm cool with that. Totally cool. Good on you. Hey, chuffed. relax. I'm cool.
You're stirring your tea with your finger.
So long.
We're going to get the sack.
You know, your pee is radioactive.
Why don't we just jump on the sick and then we'll not have to take the medical?
How would we do that?
Well, we'll just go to the doctors and...
What? Give him a urine sample?
Oh, aye. We're humped.
Listen, son. Gavin, you stick with me. And you've got a carriage clock in 30 years' time for having put in about 3 weeks' work, all right? Here. Chewing gum. Juicy fruit. You fly wee bastard. You could talk the whole time.
Aye, man. Can't remember why I started it. I've just done it every job I've ever had. Keeps arseholes off your back, you know.
That's a belter, that is, right enough. Here. What if you hit your thumb with a hammer, though?
Don't know. Never picked one up.
Welcome aboard, Chief. Wido.
There you go. It's your tea.
That's good, son. Oh, you're a good boy. They forget I'm here, some of them. I haven't seen Anne-Marie for a month. And it's not like I can go to them, eh?
Oh, you know. Uncle Bill's coming up at the weekend. That'll be good, eh?
That bastard. He's a bent short, son. He was poofing it off with a butcher for umpteen year. That wife of his is just a beard. Ah, that's good tea.
Aye, well, I'm away to my bed. I'm up early tomorrow.
All right, son. Oh, here, son. Can you empty my bedpan for me? I don't know what it is. I've been pissing like a racehorse all day.
Aye, no bother.
Chicken balls, curry sauce and chips. Original and best.
Get this. Seared lamb in a red wine juice.
Oh, very nice. So you made that for yourself?
No, for Eileen. And she was very grateful, and I mean very grateful. Later on, but always.
Always?
Always.
You didn't do it anyways.
You don't know Eileen.
You don't know her either. I can't waste my time with this pish.
Eileen was right about you. Manipulative.
You think so? Right, let's see then, shall we? Michelle!
Oi, you!
Would you say I'm manipulative?
Oh, don't go dragging Michelle into this. This has got nothing to do with Michelle. This is about me and Eileen. Michelle and I have now gone our separate ways and are both happily pursuing new relationships. Is that not the case, Michelle?
That is the case, Peter.
Michelle and I are now seeing other people and are both much happier for it. Agreed, Michelle?
Agreed, Peter.
Why don't you go on a double date then?
Shy.
What?
Why don't you go for a drink? Better still a meal. The four of you.
Well, I don't have a problem with that.
Count me in, I mean, us in.
Simon and I are free tonight.
That suits me and Eileen.
Good. Good. It's a date then. You know what they say? A stranger's just a friend you haven't met. With the exception of this prick.
All right, Woody. They tell me you were hanging about the toilets, huh? I had to do something. Been here since 6 this morning. We've got 2 hours before we start this stupid medical. Relax. The medical's going to be a scoosh. Fruit scoosh is no use, it's purple. Mind you, it does taste like fish. But this is homemade. My granny served it up last night.
You still not talking to me?
No.
What about Eileen?
She thinks you're a wanker.
Look, you deserved it. You need to get yourself a real bird instead of a kid on one.
Can't you live a lie, mate?
Nobody's asking you. What are you doing talking?
Oh, aye, I meant to tell you.
So da.
He's just putting it on so he doesn't have to take orders off of Tashi.
Tell you another thing, it gets you the birds and all.
So, what are you suggesting? I keep my mouth shut and all the women come flocking?
Well, look what happens when you open it. Look, did you not see the look in her face when I suggested the double date? Eh? You're both at it. You made up Eileen to make her jealous. She made up Simon to make you jealous.
It's your classic phantom shag. Played that card many a time.
So what now?
Go and see her. Explain the situation clearly and rationally. And at the end of the night...
she'll get pumped.
What he said.
Right, mate.
Right.
Right. Just got one
Nice work, mate.
Jesus!
Was the us, Mr. Henderson?
Aye, we never saw who done it. We're no squealers, and you've got nothing out of him.
I know fine who done it. That loony with the turps.
Well, there's a point. What are you doing giving a known fire starter access to flammables?
What? Those flammables have been safe locked up in that van since this morning.
That van?
Right, a few quick questions and I'll get out your hair. How many units of alcohol do you have per week?
400.
400?
Milliliters.
Look, 1 unit is a half a glass of white wine and a full pint of strong lager is 2 units.
Hold on. Is it 10?
Close enough. Now, have you ever used any of the following? Heroin, LSD, ecstasy, speed, any other related opiates?
That's a big no.
Cannabis?
No, Doctor. I've seen the young team take it at parties. I just shake my head. Sad, innit?
Oh, well, that's good to hear. Now, if you just take this bottle and give us a sample of your urine, and we'll be done.
Not a problem. Back in a minute. Clear?
Clear.
I know it's clear in there. You're in a cubicle.
I'm dead. You're in a cubicle.
Just give me the stuff.
And how to go, what do they ask you?
Fuck, it's a doddle. Sit up, sit down, blow into this, wrap this round your arm, scoosh, scoosh. The answer to the maths question's 10. Then it's just no, no, no for the rest. Got that?
10, no, no, no. 10, no, no, no. 10, no, no.
Oh. Won't be long now, Doc. Just waiting for that pishy feeling.
All right. Anything I can do to help?
Well,
whenever you're ready, I'll be back in the surgery.
I'll be straight through, Doc. That was close, wasn't it?
No, no, no.
Oh, toilet's blocked, mate. Thought he'd never go. Here, get that filled up for me. Bursting for a pish.
Well, Operation Adopt an Ed was a complete shambles.
I hear your concerns, Archie. They will be passed on for the steering committee to consider before next year's project.
Next year's project. What have they got to torch then?
Your Tash.
Aye, we could watch you go up like a chubby wicker man.
But from what you tell me, there was one bright spot. Young Gavin here appears to have got on swimmingly, despite his inherent disadvantages.
Aye, Gavin's a good lad.
Aye, it's official now. You're a trainee parkie. Wages, overalls. Let's hear your wolf whistle. We'll get there.
Gavin. Gavin. For God's sake, son, that's the 4th time this week. The food order is written down for you. Every single time they get exactly what they want, but me, you always get mustard on mine. I don't like mustard. Mustard. I'll be repeating on me all day. Where's my change? My change! Just forget it.
Evening.
Give me a fright there.
One of those, please. What, like you'd seen a ghost? You know, somebody that wasn't there? A figment of your imagination, perhaps?
What do you mean?
Michelle, drop it, will you? Fair enough. I made up an invisible girlfriend.
Eh?
Eileen Kaplinsky. Then again, you started it in the cafe. All that part about going to the pictures with your mammy.
I did go to the pictures with my mammy.
Yeah, bed knobs and broomsticks. Every lassie did. But we move on, Michelle, that's my point. Let's move on. Let's stop lying to each other. We've got unfinished business. We need to be honest with each other, because if we don't have honesty, what have we got?
Sorry, Michelle. Took me ages to get parked.
Simon, this is...
Bernard, I'll be your waiter for the evening. And once you've finished your drinks, table 3 will be ready for you. And tonight's special is seared lamb and a red wine juice. Enjoy your meal. Stephen, how many times have I told you Mrs. McDougall does not like ice in her drink? But you, this table's manky. You're fired. In fact, I quit.
So your Uncle Malky and your cousin Vic stopped talking New Year's Day, 1974. And they've not as much as said 2 words to each other since. Malky thought he heard him, Vic, say hello at Sandra's funeral in 97, but he wasn't sure. So he never said anything back. Stupid, isn't it?
Aye, Granny. Oh, here. I brought you another lime cordial.
Oh, son, you're awfully good to me, always bringing me drinks.
Well, you're awfully good to me, Granny. Do you want me to empty your bedpan?
Oh, if you wouldn't mind.
Right, here's a fresh batch. I mean, it's 20 quid a bottle.
Aye, all right, calm down. Mind and use this funnel. Keeps the piss out the good carpet.